Yo, what's up everyone? AR Comics here. Today I'm going to be talking about all the upcoming comic book releases for February 19th, 2020. I'm also going to be talking about the books that are going to be on my pull list and which books you definitely should not be missing out on. But before we get started on that, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. And if you're not already doing so, please check out my Instagram. All it is AR_comics. I drop daily reviews on there. So, if you're liking this, you're going to like that just as much. And with that, let's get started on the books. So, like last time, I'm only going to be talking about Boom, Image, DC, and Marvel. And I know after last week was a very heavy week for me. I'm sure it was very heavy for other people. I reviewed 11 books in my last video. Go check it out. And I've talked to some people who picked up like 15, 20 books. My one friend, he picked up 22 books. 22! That is a lot of money for 1 week. I don't know how he can pay for it, but all power to him. So, like I said, I'm assuming it's going to be a lighter week for me. Let's get started with Boom. I'm actually not going to be picking up anything from Boom this week. However, there is Red Mother number 3 coming out. And I know a lot of people have been enjoying that run. I missed out on the very beginning. And the way my comic shop works usually is if you don't pre-order a book from Image or Boom and it's not like a big, massive, like hyped up book, you're probably not going to be getting it on New Comic Book Day. They're kind of like a bought to order type deal. So I missed out. And if you missed out on Something's Killing the Children, they have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. New printings coming out. It's 6th, 4th, 2nd, and 2nd printing. And that's probably my favorite book by Boom right now, so do not miss out on that one. Very hyped up book for a reason. And it was only supposed to be, I think, 1 through 5, and now they're going to be continuing on with that story. So I'm very excited about that. Let's move on to DC. Most of you already know I'm not a big DC guy. I don't get a lot of DC books, and if I do, I'm pretty picky with it. Let's see. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be getting anything from DC as well this week. So that's kind of a shame. But for people who do get a lot of DC books, we have Batman 89 coming out. And I know that's a very popular book. Deceased Unkillables, number 1 of 3. I did really like Deceased. I thought it was very good. But the only problem I had with it is it just kind of felt, it got a little boring to me, and I kind of wanted it to end. But the covers are awesome. So I had all those covers. I even bought the one-shot, and I didn't really like the one-shot. And now that it's been over for a little while, I feel it's kind of weird to just kind of drop some new Deceased. I don't know. I'm not going to be getting it, but I figured someone else probably will. Joker Killer Smile 3 of 3. I stopped picking that up after the first issue. It was okay. It wasn't anything special. I wasn't too big of a fan. And then I know here's another Black Label DC. Wonder Woman Dead Earth number 2 of 4. I think that's another oversized Black Label as well. I didn't pick up the first one. If it was good, let me know, and I'll see if I can pick up the first one as well this coming week, because so far it's a very light week. Let's get on to Image. Image always puts out fire. Let's see. This week we have Family Tree number 4. Big fan of Family Tree. I really like that. I will definitely be getting it. It's about some little girl. She gets a virus or disease or something. She starts turning into a tree. I think we kind of learned that it might be a gene thing, like passed down from family member to family member. I don't really know. They're not really hitting on how you turn into a tree, but they're really expanding on the story itself. It might sound a little dumb, but it's actually a pretty cool story. So I'm definitely going to be picking that up, and I'm definitely going to be picking up Undiscovered Country number 4, because as of now, me not being able to think of any other books besides the ones I'm reading, that is probably my favorite Image book that they're putting out right now. I'm sure there's a few other ones that I love, but that's probably my number one pick. Most hyped up book for the week. I don't know what's coming out for Marvel yet, but definitely be reading that. They also have a fourth printing of number 1 coming out and a second printing of number 3 coming out. So at this time, there's actually no reason for you not to be reading Undiscovered Country. But some other issues that people might be interested in, they have Middle West number 15 coming out, Oblivion Song number 24 coming out, and Spawn 305 coming out. I bought into the Spawn hype train for a little bit when 300 hit, but I stopped picking it up after because I figured 300 was the big issue. And if you do get it, make sure you hit up cover B or cover C because they're both Todd McFarlane's, but cover C is a Todd McFarlane black and white variant. That's probably going to be gorgeous. But that's it for Image so far. Let's move on to Marvel. Marvel always puts out a ton of books no matter what, so I'm sure they're going to be the ones I'm going to be getting mostly. Right off the bat, we have 2020 Machine Man number 1 of 2. Looks like it's just going to be a small tie-in for the Iron Man 2020 run. I will be picking that up. That series is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm going to get it. Hopefully the tie-in's just as good as the story. I'm actually really surprised at how good the story is. I thought it was just going to be a quick little gimmick, like a little money maker, but not bad. Moving on to Amazing Mary Jane number 5. I do like it. I'm not going to say go out and get those books because they're very okay. If you're a big Spider-Man fan and you're keeping up with the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5 run by Nick Spencer, this is the story of when Mary Jane leaves and goes to Hollywood to start her little movie career with Mysterio as the head director. She doesn't know that until she gets there, but it's a very okay story. It gets better, but it's still kind of like it's kind of a pointless read until she comes back, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to be getting it though. We also have Captain America 19. I haven't been reading those. And then Captain Marvel 15. I also haven't been picking those up, but I heard Captain Marvel's pretty good. I haven't heard anything from Captain America, but cover A is an Alex Ross cover, so check it out. Daredevil 18 is coming out. I will be picking that up. However, I won't be reviewing it just yet because I'm missing a couple issues. I'm missing 2, and I think 5 and 6. And that's it. And once I have those, I can finally read everything, and I can finally be caught up, and I can review them all for you. Other than that, Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 comes out. I will definitely be getting that. I love that run so far. It's only been 1 issue, but Donny Cates is moving it, so it's going to be good. I don't know how this man's doing it. He's got Guardians, he's got Venom. Just wrapped up Absolute Carnage a couple months ago, and now he's got this brand new Thor run. I don't know how he's doing it, but they're all fantastic. And a couple issues that I won't be getting, but I know are relatively popular. We've got Excalibur 5, Fallen Angels number 5, and then Fantastic Four number 19. So if you're keeping up with those, make sure you check those out as well. Man, and Marauders number 8, they really drop all these X-Men at once, don't they? I don't know, I haven't been a fan. I heard they did get better, though, but I'm sorry, they're just not for me. Also, a New Mutant 7. Man, that's what, 4? 5? Yeah, that's like 5 X-Men issues this week. And yeah, it's like 5 X-Men. Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider number 3 of 5. I will be getting that. It's a very okay read again. It's better than Amazing Mary Jane, but I think I just really like Cosmic Ghost Rider as a character, and I'm kind of hoping it just gets better, but it's okay. If 3's not better, I probably won't pick up 4 and 5, which would suck because it's almost over then. Moving on, Star number 1 has a second printing. I definitely suggest picking that up. I was able to find a first print the other day for regular price. Check it out. It's a pretty good issue. Valkyrie Jane Foster number 8. I have not been reading those, but I know a few people. I know personally a few people who have been, and they said it's pretty good. But now, actually, this is probably going to be the big issue of the week, Wolverine #1. There are a lot of covers, but just doing a quick glance, I would do cover B and cover C are both Alex Ross covers, and if you know anything about comics, Alex Ross covers usually go for more money. Let's see how that even looks. Scotty Young has a cover. So, there's some cool covers coming out. I'm personally, I would definitely get the Alex Ross cover. I'll be sure to include a picture of that for you guys. But what I was saying about Scotty Young, I'm not the biggest fan of Scotty Young covers. So artwork is nice. So it's no hate on the artwork itself. It's personally just not for me. And another X-Men, X-Force book. And that looks like it's it for Marvel. Those were the only books I was going to be picking up. So like I said, it's definitely going to be a lighter week overall. I know how I said Undiscovered Country 4 was probably going to be my pick of the week, but it's definitely going to be a tough toss-up between that and Wolverine #1. I love Wolverine. I've been looking forward to this issue for a little while now, and I can't wait for it. And that's everything I'm picking up. I went over books from Boom, Image, DC, Marvel. If there's anything that I did mention that you're really excited for, let me know down below in the comments. And if there's anything I didn't mention, let me know I should be reading it. And if you do recommend it to me, I'll probably pick it up, and I'll probably review it, and then I'll let everyone know you were the one that sent me over that way to get it. Hope you liked my video. Wednesday's coming out, so that's going to be all my new pickups tomorrow. I'm working on getting a brand new setup for everything. I know it's a little plain right now, but big changes are going to be coming to this page, and I can't wait to change everything and do it all with you guys. I love doing this. I love talking about this stuff, and like I said, big changes are coming for this page. And like I said, let me know if there's anything I missed out on. With that, have a good night.